Hello Internet, I'm Torma, and welcome to my first Pokemon Go video log, or Pokélog for short. First off, I'd like to apologize for my extended absence after uploading the Pokken Tournament Ferrum League videos. I've been having a lot going on within the last few months. First, struggling with college, then being torn between college and trying to find a job. Then I eventually found a job, moved out when I started, now I've lost the job, and I'm looking for another job while also applying to a few different universities. So it has been quite a time, and making videos has not been the biggest thing on my mind because of everything that's been weighing on me lately, but I'm here now, and this will be not only the first installment in a new series of videos I'm making, but the first series in which I will guaranteed be doing regularly. Every Friday, you will see me upload another one of these. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this first Pokelog. When you first start up Pokemon Go, what you'll notice is you're not just given a choice of male and female. Yes, you are given those choices, but you are also able to customize your character to a limited extent. They don't give us a whole lot of options, so the characters still look mostly the same, just things like hair color, eye color, and the clothing that's being worn is different. But until the patch comes along that lets you see other trainers and battle with them, you won't really be noticing anything that's too cloney, and hopefully when that comes around, we'll get more vanity items that we can equip to our characters so that they look a little more unique. Now once you've finished customizing and naming your character, because you always name your character, you will meet Professor Willow, who will introduce you to the world of Pokemon, the usual spiel about how these creatures called Pokemon inhabit our world. The main difference, you actually get to travel to different physical locations and catch these Pokemon. You get to live out your childhood dream, which for me is one of the biggest draws of this, and one of the things that makes it so awesome, even though it's currently terribly buggy. Don't get me started on the 3-step glitch. Really hope they fix that soon. But I digress. Once Professor Willow has finished giving you his spiel, as well as a few other interesting tidbits, he will give you 100 Pokeballs, which is far more generous than in any Pokemon game we've played thus far, and the 3 starter Pokemon will appear around you. Now, because we're starting in the Kanto region, or rather, starting with Kanto region Pokemon, the starters that you get will be Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Now, you can pick from one of these 3, but if you keep walking away from them, eventually a Pikachu will show up. I've heard around 5 times is the base for this happen. Well, rather, not the base, but the average amount of times required for this to happen. So, if you want to start your journey with your favorite electric rodent, then hey, just put in a little extra walking time beforehand. Now, once you get started actually playing Pokemon Go, you'll notice that the initial focus is on catching Pokemon. You'll see gyms around you, but if you try to visit them, Professor Willow will show up and say, "Hey, you're not strong enough for this yet. Go catch more Pokemon and level up a bit more. Then we'll talk." The reason for this is that you have to be at least level 5, because that is when you pick the team that you're on, but more on that later in the video. Now, with each time you level up, you get rewards, and as I said, since the main focus right now is on catching Pokemon, all you'll get is 10 Pokeballs at level 2, and 15 Pokeballs at levels 3 and 4. But if you're traveling all over the place, catching a bunch of different Pokemon, especially if you're in an area where there's a bunch of different Polka Stops, you'll end up reaching level 5 pretty quickly. Now, once you've hit level 5, you will gain 20 Pokeballs, 10 Potions, 10 Revives, and an Incense. I recommend hanging on to that Incense for later, because chances are you're going to need it. Now, when you go to a gym, If you're level 5 or higher, since you don't have to go to a gym immediately upon reaching level 5, Professor Willow will appear and say, hey, it looks like you're strong enough. Here are these 3 guys who are helping me with my research. And you get to choose between which of the 3 different teams you want to be on. Either Mystic Blue, which has Articuno as its patron legendary bird, Instinct Yellow, which has Zapdos as its patron legendary bird, or Valor Red, which has Moltres as its patron legendary bird. Once you've picked a team, you can go right into the gym and try to take it for yourself. Now, while this sounds like an awesome idea, chances are your Pokemon are going to be vastly insufficient to the task of taking it. And since you only have regular potions and revives and you're just starting out, it's probably not something you want to get started on immediately. So, what do you do now that you've chosen your team? Well, if you can find a gym where you have an available slot for your Pokemon that you can put them in, then you will be able to do so, and once a day, or every 20 hours, whichever you prefer going for, you will be able to go into the Poke Shop and get free stuff. Now, what you get depends on how many Pokemon you have in a gym. And if I remember correctly, it's only 1 Pokemon per gym. But the one thing I do know is that you get 10 Poke Coins for each Pokemon in a gym. So that gives you real incentive to find places where there are gyms that are largely left alone so that you can get that bonus regularly. I think once you get somewhere between 6 and 8, you also get other stuff like Lure Module, Lucky Egg, something like that. I'll have to look that up, but that's for a future video. Now, earlier I mentioned Polka Stops. Now, the reason why they're so important and why you want to do the majority of your hunting in an area where there's a bunch of these, unless you're searching for specific Pokemon or Pokemon nests, the main thing you'll be wanting to do is replenish your supplies. Now, when you catch a Pokemon, not only do you get a new Pokemon to add to the Pokedex, or another Pokemon to add to your inventory of Pokemon you've caught, and not only do you get EXP for it, but you also get 100 Stardust for each time you catch a Pokemon. That is very important. You want to hold on to that for as long as you can, and again, I will cover that in a future video. For now, all I can say is hold on to your Stardust, and when you get Lucky Eggs, hold on to those. Do not, I repeat, do not use them until level 20 minimum. I'd wait until level 25, and, you know, that's just me. Honestly, you do what you want to do, but trust me, you will want those for when you reach the higher levels where it takes a lot of grinding to get the EXP just to get that next level up. Now, in addition to getting Pokeballs, you will also occasionally get an egg from the Pokestops that you visit. Now, with the eggs, what you want to do with those is what you do in every Pokemon game. But this time, instead of having it in your party while you're walking along to hatch it, we have egg incubators. Now, everyone gets 1 egg incubator they can use as many times as they want. But you won't get your first limited use egg incubator until you hit level 6, along with 15 Pokeballs, 10 potions, and 5 more revives. Anyway, guys, that appears to be all the time I have for today. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a like and leave a comment. And if you want to be apprised of whenever I upload something new, then, hey, hit that subscribe button and you'll see every time I put a new video out. But for now, this is Torma signing off.